Hey everyone, today we're going to be taking a look at a product called the Moon Pod. Now this is basically a beanbag that claims to give you a zero gravity feeling. They raised a lot of money on Kickstarter a few years back, made a really big splash. So let's take a look and see if they actually did reinvent the beanbag. When you receive your Moon Pod, it's going to arrive in a medium-sized box. When you open it, it's going to have two pieces. One is the pod itself that holds all the material, and then a cover. The Moon Pod uses thousands of high-friction microbeads that form together under pressure to create unique and versatile positions. The cover is a bit tricky to get on at first. It reminded me of stuffing a sleeping bag back into the bag. I really like the cover. It's stretchy and versatile. It's made of spandex. What I also like is that you can take the cover off if it gets dirty or dusty. You can just take it off and throw it in the wash. Now, when the Moon Pod fell from Earth, they must have forgot gravity because this thing is light. In fact, it only weighs 12 pounds. So I was really surprised at how easy it is to move around from room to room and a lot less heavy than your typical beanbag. The Moon Pod claims to have a unique space-age feel that's similar to a float tank. And while we agree that it did have a very unique feel, I don't think it quite reached the level of a float tank. The Moon Pod's very versatile. It's great for reading, laying around, or watching TV, and it has three different key positions. You can sit, you can recline, or you can lay on it. Now, how you approach your sit is going to affect your feel. Moon Pod found that sitting at a 135-degree angle is going to provide the best type of spine support. So in that regard, people with any type of back issues like scoliosis, any back pains whatsoever, I think this would be a great choice. And it would really pair perfectly with a weighted blanket. The Moon Pod retails for $399, but we've seen some discount codes online that bring it down as low as $299. Now I know what you're thinking, that's a lot of money for a beanbag. But if you were to look online or just look in the marketplace for other beanbags, there's very few that offer this type of beanbag innovation. If you decide the Moon Pod's not for you, you have 14 days to return it. Just keep in mind that it needs to be in its original packaging and you need to pay return shipping. You'll also be charged a restocking fee. The Moon Pod is an interesting take on the classic beanbag. They use polystyrene pellets, which are similar to what you'll find in old beanbags, but with a twist. It kind of reminds me of playing video games back in the 1980s on my Nintendo Entertainment System. Kind of felt like a kid in it. Now, while it didn't achieve that total weightless feeling that they were promising, I really did like how it conformed to every nook and cranny in my back, and it was fun just plopping into this thing, getting out, and just being able to move it all around the room. So I'm really glad that they brought this thing down from the moon into my living room, and I look forward to using it along with my kids. So hop on over to sleepsherpa.com where you're going to get the full review and latest discount codes.